In this video, I'm about to share how I've let negative judgments and comments in the past ruin my confidence, but also how I've managed to utilize the negativity and turn them into strength, which led me to discover another side of me that I never thought existed in any possible way. This is my story. Growing up as a female in the Asian society, we were all heavily influenced that being slim, having a thigh gap, even if you look like a twig that's about to snap, as long as you had all of those, you are considered acceptable in the Asian beauty standard. As much as I hated the fact that stigma still exists around our community, I was like any other teenager back then, guilty for wanting to look skinny, having an arm that looks like a stick just to fit in, and feeling accepted in the beauty world. During my teenage years, I was blessed with genes that whatever junk I ate, they don't show up on the scale. I could eat badly, having glorious supper every single night, didn't have to drop a single sweat for sports, but I still managed to maintain that skinny physique that everyone was trying to achieve. But unfortunately, that gene stopped working. When one day at the age of 17, I decided to pack my bags and pursue my medical degree in Russia. While I was trying to adapt in a whole new environment, I went from a petite gal weighing about 42 kilos to 51 kilos in 2 months. 2 months! That's very, very short time to gain such amount of weight. A whopping increment of 8 kilos destroyed my confidence, made me question my existence, and easily became one of my biggest insecurities that I suffered continuously. Hence, it resulted in purchasing weight loss pills, making extreme diet changes, but also at the same time allowed me to discover something that shifted my entire aspect on how I perceive beauty, which also happens to be one of my passions as of right now: fitness. Now, I didn't have the best intentions when I first started out my fitness journey. I'm not gonna lie, my mentality was just, I wanted to lose weight, the quicker the better. Even if it means running on the treadmill for 1 hour every single day, or cutting off carbs entirely, as long as I was burning more calories than I was ingesting, I'm set. And that was one of the biggest mistakes that I've ever made. But it didn't take long for me to experience my very first knee injury that inhibited me from running again. But on the bigger scale of things, I started to venture out on weightlifting, and this is where everything started to change for me in the best way. My curiosity definitely grew day by day in the gym, wanting to know more about the machines that were in the gym, how it works on us, on different parts of the body. I started doing more research, following different types of gym gurus on Instagram that inspired me, slowly but surely feeling more confident instead of intimidated by lifting weights. And most importantly, surrounded myself with people who had a healthier relationship towards fitness and food. And boy, did it change me. Fast forward 4 years later, fitness plays the biggest role in my lifestyle. If it wasn't for the sudden gain of weight, negative, nasty judgments by people, I wouldn't see a need to make an effort to step in the gym, and I wouldn't be who I am today. It saved me from my darkest moments and brought me back confidence and strength unlike any other, whether it be physically, emotionally, and mentally. It felt like it was just yesterday I was only eating chicken breasts, salads, and ridiculously being aware of every calorie content I was ingesting in my body. Restricting the foods and snacks that I really wanted at the moment, and overall just made me feel really weak and worn out. I wasn't happy at all. But fitness showed me otherwise. When you train and your goal is to build that strong, sexy physique, nutrition comes to the equation. I couldn't survive with just 800 calories a day whilst doing intensive trainings in the gym that require muscle building and recovery. I definitely wasn't seeing much improvement. Instead, I got smaller in size, I lost my boobs, and I lost my period as well. When I started seeing my womanly figure going down the drain, I had to do something. I needed to reevaluate my goals, thoughts, and mindset towards fitness, and allowing myself to start caring less about calorie content. It took a while for me to see that food wasn't the enemy but my savior after a good workout. And that's when you know that I started to see tremendous results that I wouldn't imagine myself having. I get a lot of DMs on Instagram from girls asking me how do I start my fitness journey, or what do I eat to stay in shape. How do I get abs, back, or a butt like yours? Personally, I don't think that you can get the exact same replica result that I achieved. Just because I feel like everyone is built differently. You're not supposed to look like one another. Otherwise, it will be very weird. A big disclaimer before I give my piece of advice. I am not a certified personal trainer. Everything that I say is going to be based on my personal experience and what has worked for me throughout the years. Everyone's experience will be different, but one thing I know for sure that will benefit all of us is to start. Number one, focus on building a habit instead of restricting yourself into a small time frame. Stop thinking that you're gonna achieve this beautiful physique in 4 or 6 weeks. It's impossible. That's the biggest mistake that we all naturally make when we are just too focused on relying on quick fixes. It's not sustainable. What if you don't achieve it during that 4-week period? What happens then? Or if you do achieve it and you suddenly got caught up in life and forgot to work out in that 1 week, what happens then? Do you get demotivated and stop working out? Instead, think to yourself, what is something that you could do every day to build a habit that is gonna last the rest of your life? That should be the right way to perceive it. Don't let negative judgments and comments ruin you or pressure you to look like a certain someone. Fuck them. You are the main character of your life story. Only you can decide what, when, and how to make a change for the better. I wish when I first started my fitness journey, someone actually gave me this set of advice to properly build a foundation for longevity. Other than you better head to the gym and lose this weight in 2 weeks to look good for a certain event. I tried it and let me tell you, I gained all the weight back. Even add on a couple more pounds and I got really demotivated and depressed. So don't do it. Lastly, before I end the video, I just want to remind and encourage girls out there. It doesn't matter if you're trying to gain weight or trying to lose weight. Every woman's body figure should be celebrated and appreciated. We are all individually beautiful and sexy in our own way. We are not meant to be created like one another. Love yourself. Do it only for you. And eat the bag of chips if you want to. Take a rest. Don't force yourself to work out if you don't want to. Mix with people who only genuinely want the best for you. And you'll be happy. I promise. Yeah, we've come to the end of the video. If you like more of these kind of videos, comment on the video down below so that I know and I can create more of these kind of videos. I don't know. That's about it. Like and subscribe, and I see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.